Welcome back to my computer lecture series, Learning Computer with Seeing the Natural beautiful sights of Indian village. And as you know, my employee Get Handler and Get Willy went back to their own country with a hike of 1000 times in their salary. So now I am giving you the lectures on this computer series. I myself will give the lecture on this series, and in the previous lecture we have talked about the some important word used in computer learning, that is glossary of computer words. So next again we talk some important points about the glossary of computer words, and the word will start with letter B. The first word in this series is backbone. Main trunk lines of a computer network that facilitate interconnection of other computers and computer networks on the same network. Background processing, a, an automatic execution of lower priority computer programs when higher priority programs are not using system resources. Backup, alternate facilities of program, data files, hardware equipments, etc., which are used in case the original one is destroyed, lost, or fails to operate. Backward compatibility, a manufacturing strategy in which a manufacturer ensures that when a new central processing unit is developed, its instruction set includes all instructions in the instruction set of its predecessor CPU plus some new ones. Backup file, copy of a file created as a safety precaution against losses of data caused due to corruption or inadvertent deletion of the original file. Bandwidth, range of frequencies available for data transmission. Wider the bandwidth of a communication system, the more data it can transmit in a given period. And next word is barcode. Barcodes, representation of alphanumeric data by a combination of adjacent vertical lines called bars by varying their width and spacing between them. A barcode reader is a scanner used for reading or decoding barcoded data. Base, total number of digits symbols available to represent numbers in a positional number system is called base. Now the next word is batch processing. Running of several computer programs one after another without the need of a human operator to run each program individually. Basic input output system BIOS. Programs are stored in a ROM chip of a computer that checks the input and output devices when the system is started. Band, unit for measuring data transmission speed of carrier. Generally, a baud is identical to bits per second (bps). Bernoulli disk, a magnetic disk-based storage medium in which a single hard disk platter is encased in a plastic cartridge. Beginner all-purpose symbolic instruction code (BASIC). BASIC. Beginner all-purpose symbolic instruction code. An easy to learn, high level interactive programming language that is used frequently with personal computers and in time sharing environments. Beta testing. Use of beta version of software by selected groups of users for identifying errors that might have been overlooked during regular testing phase. Beta version of a software that is released to selected group of users for testing before its actual release. Bidirectional printing, a printing method in which many dot matrix printers print both ways while the print head moves from left to right and while it moves from right to left on return. Binary, a characteristic or property involving selection, choice or condition in which there are two possibilities. Binary coded decimal BCD, one of the early coding system that is based on the idea of converting each digit of a decimal number into its binary equivalent rather than converting the entire decimal values into a pure binary form. Binary number system, a number system with a base of 2. It consists of 2 digits, 0 and 1. Biometric device, a device used for user authentication that verifies some physical characteristics of a user such as the person's appearance, fingerprint, hand geometry, voice or signature. Bit, acronym for binary digit. It stands for one binary digit, 0 or 1. Bitmap, a method of displaying bitmap, a method of displaying graphic image on a monitor by altering the color or turning on or off of individual dot pixels on the coordinate system. bitwise operator, operators used for bit level operations in programs. Bits per second, BPS. Unit of measurement of bandwidth, also called baud. Block, a group of related items, that is records, characters, etc., handled as a unit during input and output. A selection of program code treated as a unit. Bluetooth, it is an industrial specification for short range wireless connectivity using globally unlicensed short range radio frequency. It provides a way to establish wireless connectivity between devices such as PCs, laptops, mobile phones, printers, and digital cameras for exchange of information between them. Blocking factor, process of grouping two or more records together to form a block, and the number of records put together in each block is called blocking factor. Boolean algebra, algebra that deals with logical propositions which are either true or false, also represented as 0 and 1. It is suitable for use with binary number system and is very useful in designing logic circuits that are used by the process of computer system. Boolean function, a mathematical function in Boolean algebra, for example w equals to x plus y. Boolean variables, a variable used in Boolean algebra. Its value can be true, represented by digit 1, or false, represented by digit 0. Booting, the process of automatic loading of operating system to primary storage and readying in a computer system for use. Branch instruction, an instruction that transfer program control to a non-consecutive instructions. Bridge, an internetworking tool that is used to connect networks that use the same communication protocols above data link layer but may not use the same protocols at physical and data link layers. Broadband channel, the communication channels that are capable of data transfer rates of 1 million baud, that is bits per second, or more. They are used to handle high volume of data and for high speed computer to computer communication or for transmission of data to several different devices simultaneously. Buffer, a small storage area used to store information temporarily to compensate for the difference in rates of data flow between various units of computer. For example, when data flows from IO unit to CPU, it passes through a buffer. Browser, software tool that provides several navigation facilities to help users do internet surfing easily and effectively. Bug, an error in a computer program is known as bug. Built-in function, subprograms provided with a programming language so that a programmer can call them in a program to have them invoked automatically, also known as intrinsic subprograms. Bus, a set of wires which carries a group of bits in parallel and has an associated control scheme. It provides a communication path between two or more devices of computer system. For example, the path between the memory and the peripheral devices. Bundle inclusion of software with hardware of a computer system as a part of the system's total price. Byte, a fixed number of adjacent bits that represent a particular character or symbol. Normally a byte consists of 8 bits. So from this, the important word regarding computer learning, I started with B, and now I in this lecture, and the next lecture we would see the important word or term related to computer learning, which is started with C. So